I'm going to go and install one additional plugin called Keyword Statistics. And this plugin will actually scan the content of the pages that I create on this site, and it will give me keyword density information for each of my pages of content. And I will often use this not to go for a specific percentage amount, but the main reason I'm using this is it just helps me to kind of double check what I'm doing. I want to make sure I'm not over spamming my targeted keyword phrases, and I also want to make sure that I'm using enough of particular keyword phrases that I'm trying to target. So I just want to make sure I'm not overdoing it or underdoing it, basically. And this plugin is one way that I can quickly gauge that type of information. So the reason why I wanted to point this out to you now is in this keyword statistics plugin here, you have different information that is automatically being generated by this plugin. You can see right here, meta tag configuration. It's serving a title tag for each of my pages. It's serving information for robots, keywords, description, and even my URLs here. Over here on this page, the description and the keywords and the meta robots and the title tag, all this stuff, and even my URLs up here, all this stuff is automatically taken care of by this particular SEO plugin. So the question is, why do I use this? Well, the only reason I actually use this particular plugin are for the keywords. This plugin will automatically detect the keywords that you are writing in your content and give you keyword density for them. Just to show you what I'm talking about here, now that this plugin is enabled, you can see the SEO settings right here for the title tag and the description. But in addition to that, I have this keyword statistics section right here, and this also does the title and the keywords and the description. So the only thing I'm interested in using this plugin for are my keywords, and it'll actually automatically generate those for me. I'm just going to punch in a little bit of text here so it has something to run off of, just so I can show you what I mean here. I come back down here and it counts my keywords that I have used, and you can choose whether you want stop words filtered out of it. You can choose your language. You can show up to 10 different keywords at a time instead of just 5 keywords if you would like to. And this really just helps you to, again, get a gauge for what it is that you're writing. You can automatically see what some of your main keywords are. In those couple of particular sentences, I was probably talking about Amazon affiliate plugins and SEO plugins. And if I scroll back up top here, that text is actually out of the ebook guide for tonight, which is talking about Amazon affiliates and SEO plugins. So you can see how this can help to essentially summarize the content of your page, but you can also use these densities. These are percentages. This says that the word plugin occurs 8.3% out of all of my words that are not stop words here. So I usually want these numbers to be below 5% for any keywords that I am actually trying to target. Otherwise, you get into keyword spam territory. But the whole point of all this was all of these keywords that are calculated here based on the content of my page, they're automatically inserted as meta tag keywords through this particular plugin. I don't have to type this out. It's all doing this for me automatically. But if for some reason I wanted to change this, all I would have to do is click on this checkbox box right here, so it's not using the generated keywords, and then I could simply make changes to it, like the word really right here. That wouldn't really go along with it, so I could just delete that out and use the remaining keywords, for example. And this update button right here is if you make some changes to your content and you don't have it automatically updating this information. You just update it with this particular button right here. So since this plugin creates these meta tag keywords for me, and it's inserting that information into the HTML coding of my page, then I actually do not want for the SEO plugin to control those meta keywords, so I could simply have that disabled here. If for some reason I wanted to use the description, you can see right here, this description gets automatically populated for me. It tries to pick out a portion of your content that includes some of your most heavily used keywords right here. So that is why this particular part of two different sentences really is being shown as my description automatically. But this will not end up in the HTML code or on search engines, for example, because I have this description disabled right here in the keyword statistics plugin. Instead, I am using the SEO plugin, and I have the description enabled on this plugin. And so if I wanted to actually set the description, this would be done up here in the SEO settings with my title tag and my description right here. So I at least wanted to point that out to you, why you might actually want to have some things disabled, or what particular purpose that would actually get used for here, because it is something that I will commonly find myself doing on my own sites.